Good evening. I'll begin tonight by congratulating each of you in attendance. You are each the owners of the most coveted seats in the history of bodybuilding. Tonight's show is sold out in 3 days. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 60th Olympia. I'd like to begin by extending a word of gratitude to the men and women who serve our country, our active military, our law enforcement, first responders, those who are here, and those who are watching around the world. We appreciate you and we welcome you. Back in 1965, the very first Mr. Olympia was held in an auditorium in Brooklyn, New York. And since then, the event has been held 59 times in 11 countries. And what started simply as the World Championships of Bodybuilding has become the most prestigious fitness event on the planet. A gathering of men and women just like you, who aspire to maximize their potential, individuals who have the courage to go further. While many of us speak different languages, the one word none of us use is complacency. We're often called a different breed. Some might even say we're a little crazy, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You see, the Olympia, it changes lives. Just ask men named Ronnie Coleman, or Chris Bumstead, or Jay Cutler, or Lee Haney, or Dexter Jackson, or Arnold Schwarzenegger, the list goes on. They will all tell you that becoming Mr. Olympia transformed their lives forever. So as we gather tonight for the 60th time, right here in Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world, we're reminded once again how far we've come as we carry on the life's work of Joe Weider. I am incredibly honored to work closely with these two men. And make no mistake about it, without them, tonight would not be possible. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most influential leader in the world of bodybuilding, the president of the IFBB Professional League, Jim Manion.
Of all people I have to follow or talking, Dan Solomon. You can imagine? Not easy. But anyway, standing here, this incredible stage, looking out at this packed house tonight, is an emotional feeling for me. As I watch Joe Weider devote his life to making the Olympia the greatest show around the world. And I know if he is looking down right now, he is very proud. And a lot of this goes to you, the fans out there. I also want to take a minute and congratulate all of our Olympia athletes who competed here this weekend. They are definitely from all around the world and are the best of the best. And that they should be proud. A special thanks goes to our NPC and IFBB Professional League promoters around the world who make it possible and give so many opportunities for athletes to live out their dream and step on the stage and eventually get to the Olympia. When I think of the Weider brothers, I think of a quote I used 10 years ago. If you're going to leave a legacy, make a mark on the world that can't be erased. And that's exactly what the Weider brothers did. Both Tyler and I are honored and privileged to continue to carry on their legacy and spreading our sport worldwide. I'm incredibly proud of my friend and partner, Jake Wood, Olympia President Dan Solomon, along with Tamer, Tim, Angelica, Caden, Martine, the whole Olympia staff. Yes, it's okay, you can say that. To develop what is truly the Super Bowl of bodybuilding. All right, so thank you for your attention. Enjoy this historical night, the 60th Olympia. And now, I have the pleasure of introducing, as I said, my friend and partner, the owner of Olympia, a man who possesses the same passion for our sport as I have for all these years, not only for Olympia, but to spread our sport worldwide. My good friend, Jacob Wood.
6 years ago, I sat in a room not very far from here, and that's when I was speaking to the former owner of the Olympia, and we made the agreement to purchase this. And it was been quite a ride ever since, guys. I did so, made this agreement because I had a vision that the Olympia could be more than what it was, more than what it had been for quite a while. We'd like to have the opportunity to make it bigger, better for everybody around the world. Since that time, Dan, Angelica, and I, and everybody else on the Olympia team have been working very hard to execute this dream. Not just to elevate the Olympia, but the entire sport. And in order to do this, it takes quite an effort, and people that join us in this effort are our friends and our partners, Jim and Tyler at Manion, and everybody at the IFBB Professional League, and everybody in the NPC and NPC worldwide, and each and every promoter that works within these organizations to make things happen, to spread our, to spread our love of the sport around the world as best as what we can. The least of these teams that work and promote bodybuilding around the world is my own home team, Wings of Strength. And I love you guys dearly. You've been with me all these years. Alina, Alex, Linda, Jessica, everybody else on down the line. Yeah, it's been a pleasure and a privilege. As you can tell, I don't give speeches all that smoothly, so please just bear with me. In order to develop our sport and to bring it farther, we have to augment these events, our events around the world in all of the emerging markets such as South America, the Middle East, Eastern Europe, all throughout Asia. And as we do this, to further our sport, we benefit by world peace. I know that sounds like a trite thing to say, but that's just the truth. If people can travel freely, get visas without being held up, that is good for our sport. Today we have athletes, great athletes, that are stuck in their countries and can't get a visa here. They should be here today. And I'd like to keep them in mind. I'd like everybody to keep them in mind and wish they were here. One day they will be here. So with all that said, let's do this thing tonight, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
presented by New Tech Wellness, all the way from Korea, makers of the best gym equipment on the planet, and brought to you by Integral Medica, the #1 supplement company in Brazil, sanctioned by the IFBB Professional League, and its president, Jim Manion, and vice president, Tyler Manion. Tonight's head judges are Steve Weinberger and Sandy Williams. The moment you've all been waiting for. We are live from the sold-out Resorts World Theater in Las Vegas, Nevada, under the direction of owner Jake Wood and Olympia president Dan Solomon, and for the fans in attendance and the millions watching around the world, it's time! The best in the world are here! The vacant bikini Olympia title is up for grabs! Reigning Mr. Olympia, Derek Lunsford! Classic Olympia champion, Chris Bobstead! And physique champion, Ryan Terry, are all here putting it on the line for your entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, the 60th Joe Weider Olympia Finals start now!
Okay. So, what we're trying to put together backstage right now is pretty epic. So, I'm going to speak slow because when it comes together, I think it's going to be pretty special. The most exclusive club, of course, in all of bodybuilding is the elite group of men who have earned the right to be called Mr. Olympia. It really is a status unlike any other, and while the winner has enjoyed receiving the prestigious Sandow Trophy along with the largest first place check in all of bodybuilding, there has long been something missing. In other sports, the champion also receives a ring. Not just any ring, the World Championship ring. So this year we're beginning a new tradition here at the Olympia. We work closely with the same jeweler who makes the World Series rings for Major League Baseball to create the Mr. Olympia ring. And tonight, a special group of men are here to help us begin a new tradition. And to receive their long overdue Mr. Olympia Championship ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Olympia owner Jake Wood, joined by Haney, Ronnie Coleman, Heath, Cutler, Samir Bannout,
folks. Gentlemen, before you leave, pose down. I know Samir's up for it. It's Boy, talk about an Olympia history. The best of the best. How about Ronnie Coleman up here, folks? Back on an Olympia stage.
And somehow it just wouldn't feel the same unless they uttered the words, "Yeah, buddy!" All right, I am awaiting my top 10 list for our finalists in our Mr. Olympia competition, folks. But we can start things off with the first one. You know him well.